everyone at some point in their life will experience a tragedy or a loss in some way or another, but these ladies happen to turn the tables around. These are two authors who both transformed themselves after a loss and here to share their stories. Please welcome Elizabeth Van Tassel and Pam Vrijdeveld. So good morning, ladies. Amazing books.
Thank you.
I want to welcome y'all here, first of all, and congratulate y'all on getting through something very similar that people do try to get out of, and you are proof that things can move forward. So let's talk about your book. Got to be excited.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I actually am a wildfire survivor, and so we had to learn to be resilient after just so many crazy things, medical emergencies, and we decided that we didn't want to just survive like we saw other people doing. We wanted to thrive. And now we share keys and tips to help people shorten their journey through difficult seasons like that.
Well, triumph over tragedy is always a good story that we want to hear, and people need to hear this, especially coming out of something and learning from something, and actually somebody else who's already been through it makes it easier.
Yeah, definitely.
What are some of the things that you might add on to this?
Well, I would say anytime you're facing a new beginning, especially after a difficult season like Pam's talked about, or maybe a season of loss, you've got to look in the mirror, and I have a little mirror here to remind me how important it is to accept reality. Take that break to fix your mind on not only where you are, but where you're going. And then when you're trying to do that, I have a compass in my hand, and a compass tells us where we're going to go. And our family developed a guiding question that we could use in any circumstance, and it's so simple. Our question was, how do we want to live? And I know that sounds maybe a little bit...
No, I'm all for the compass.
Yeah.
I'm a big believer in where do you need to be next?
After that time, my husband was in the hospital. We almost lost our son. And in severe circumstances, I knew what was close to their heart and how to represent them. And that made a huge difference. So many decisions come at you. Finally, you're tender when, like this big squishy heart after something difficult has happened, and you have to be careful with your activities, the people you let into your life and into your heart. And if they aren't helping you, you got to be a little tough and get them out, because you're more important.
It's hard to let go sometimes, but it'll be a lot easier once you kind of get to hear everybody else's story. You get strength off of everybody else. All right, so you got all the support you need right here, and we want to thank y'all very much, Elizabeth and Pam, for coming out and joining us. Be sure to come and get the books, check it out, look it out online, find it, listen to the stories, and don't be afraid to chime in. You can go to elizabethvantassel.com for more info about her, and as well as Pam. All you have to do is go to the website, and it's right there on your screen. Ladies, I want to thank y'all very much, and once again, I'm sorry, but thank y'all for stepping up and being a voice.
Thank you so much. We appreciate being here.
Thank you.